So I wonder how I can get better at releasing the resentment, but also perhaps not allowing it to occur in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's a great idea to do that, because resentment will kill your marriage. It'll kill it. So you don't want any of that. And what is resentment? It's anger that's kept over time, right? So it's not momentary anger. It's anger that is kept in your mind, and you rethink it, uh, and you have to wonder why why you're doing that, because there's different reasons for it. So um, say you're at home, um, you're getting dinner ready, and your husband is supposed to be coming home for dinner, and you're feeling some um, discomfort around the fact that you're the one in the kitchen, right? Now, this is something when he gets there to discuss with him, right? You discuss it with him. You say, I'm having a bit of discomfort while I'm in the kitchen. When, before you come home, uh, let's discuss this. And then you have to decide, if you've negotiated, who's going to be in the kitchen, who's going to get the groceries, who's going to walk the dog, who's going to answer the financial, you know, pro, um, the financial decisions, and a lot of this will be done with both of you, but there's only so much time in the day, so you're going to want to negotiate who does what. And because we live in a modern world, the roles aren't set in stone anymore, and so we have to negotiate everything. Who's going to make the bed? We have to negotiate everything. And the thing is, once you've negotiated and made a decision, then you don't have to talk about it. Well, say, for a month. Maybe you'll have to talk about it again in a month. But if you find any resentment, and it's something that you can't discuss with someone, like you don't want to discuss this with someone because you're embarrassed that you even have this resentment, which can, be, that can happen lots of times. What I do, and I found is helpful, is um, I'll think about the person or the place or the thing, whatever it is I'm resentful about, and I'll write a gratitude list for them.
Hmm.
So I'll see them as they are as a whole, rather than who they are that bothers me, because I'm only seeing a very small moment in their lives. I'm not seeing them as that whole that we were talking about at the beginning. So you write a gratitude list, you can see them more as a whole. And I have found that that actually lifts gratitude. I mean, lifts resentment quite quickly. Now, uh, you have to be constantly praying for this, that you want this lifted, that you don't want to be resentful, and you're willing to look at yourself, in any way to try to lift yourself out of this. And so then that's when you become aware. So you said you're becoming aware after you've done it. That's the first step of awareness. And that is what happens, is you do it and you think, did it again, there I am again doing that same thing. Wonder what that is. Wonder what that is. And that's a great self-reflection. And so what you're hoping for is that when you have the thought, you stop yourself
Yeah.
and you listen instead of responding, right? But that'll come, because it takes time to get good at these things. And so we have to be gentle with ourselves and recognize that becoming aware is a huge step. Becoming aware of it is a huge step. And so you want to uh, try to bring that to the present. But I would say that takes months and months and months to get
Yeah.
good at it. It's a long process, but definitely worthwhile. Definitely.